All right, Raider Nation, what's up? It's your boy, Mikey Raider, not dressed in complete Raider gear because I'm about to do an interview for my podcast on my other channel, youtube.com/HEYBOWER, Haybauer. But I was just watching a video from Wi-Fi Willie. I know you guys don't like him, but Max Crosby said something in the video on a podcast that made me think. Well, here's the long story short of it. Let's listen to what he said, and then we'll talk about it. And I want to get your guys' opinion in this quick video.
Mark Davis wants a star in Vegas. I don't necessarily believe Antonio Pierce is, we would all put him in a category of star.
If they do not go with AP.
I'm going to have to consider everything. Honestly, nothing's off the table.
That Max Crosby, the all-pro pass rusher, expected to explore a trade request if they do not hire Pierce.
Ladies and gentlemen, Raiders.
So there it is, guys. Max Crosby is hinting at requesting a trade if Mark Davis does not hire Antonio Pierce. Well, a lot of people might not have an issue with this, but here's why I possibly do. I do want Antonio Pierce to be the coach. And a lot of the legacy players want him. A lot of the other players are speaking out. Let me talk a little softer since I'm using a microphone. But a lot of other players want him as well. And in a weird way, they're trying to force Mark Davis's hand by these type of statements. And again, it's a power move. But it's not the correct power move that I would expect from Max Crosby. Because, again, he says and does all the right things, and he's the star player. Now, for him to say this publicly on a podcast, I know he's trying to get the message to Mark Davis, but he said he's going to have to seek options and do something different, and that's hinting at a trade or being removed from the team because he's tired of losing, and he's vouching for Antonio Pierce, which is a great thing in itself, and I can agree. But the rumors are, again, that Mark Davis might want a superstar coach, whether it be a Harbaugh, Belichick, a Pete Carroll, whoever else might be available. And that being said, it's Mark Davis's ultimate decision. And I know he's made bad decisions in the past, and hiring Antonio is no guaranteed home run, but it is what most of us want and we expect. But Mark Davis wants to be a businessman, and he wants to make the decision himself. Now, again, when he was getting flack about firing Josh McDaniels, everybody was getting in his ear. Then he started to investigate, and then he made, the right call and spent a lot of money to get rid of him. But this Max Crosby statement is a little disturbing to me, because I wouldn't expect that from Max. I know people are going to say he's just grabbing his balls and he's telling Mark Davis publicly what he wants and all that, but it's also like a ransom. It's also like taking the power from Mark Davis publicly, because Adam Schefter reported on it, as we heard. And this is going to become a big storyline, and other players might jump on board, where they say stuff like that publicly, after Max Crosby said it. And then they're all trying to force Mark Davis to make what we would consider the correct decision. I get that. But, if you're a man of integrity and power, do you want people telling you what to do? At the end of the day, you want to make, hopefully, the decision to hire AP, and then you want everybody to think it was your decision. But with Max Crosby publicly saying that, and other players have vouched for AP as well and joked about, rioting or whatever if Antonio Pierce is not hired. I've seen those videos before. Well, now it puts the pressure on Mark Davis even more. And so even if he hires Antonio Pierce, the media and all that will say, oh, it's because he got pressure from, Max Crosby and the other players, and he doesn't, want to lose Max Crosby and the other players. So now it didn't become Mark Davis's decision publicly. It became the players making the decision for Mark Davis. That's how they're going to spin it. And I'm sorry about my overthinking brain, but I have an issue with Max Crosby saying that. He is the leader of the team, and I expected more. You can vouch for Antonio Pierce without threatening a trade or not being a part of the team. So, you guys let me know your thoughts on what you just saw or heard. Watch the complete video. I haven't watched the whole video. I just went real quickly and made you guys a video. But watch the whole video on Wi-Fi Willie's channel. I know you guys don't like him. He is a clickbait artist, but he does good work. And he's making money on YouTube. So he's doing something better than I am. But that being said, it's kind of interesting, guys. Maybe Max Crosby knows Antonio Pierce is already hired. So he can make statements like that, to create a headline. Because he'll never have to own up to it because he already knows he's hired. I don't know. That could be another conspiracy or theory for that situation. But I'm going to take it at face value that he's threatening the owner, if he doesn't hire Antonio Pierce, that he might figure out a way to walk. And owners don't like to be threatened and pressured like that. No owner. Even Mark Davis. So, this is a storyline that's going to go until he's officially hired, and it's still going to continue, after whoever he hires, whether he hires Antonio Pierce. It was the player's decision and all that, and Mark Davis caved because they're in the media. They're already saying that he wants a star coach. They're not saying he wants AP. They're not saying that based off of the Rich Bisaccia situation. They're saying he wants a star coach. He always wants a star coach, a star quarterback, or this or that, whatever. So if he hires AP, they're going to say it's because the players pressured him. If he doesn't hire AP, well, then again, the players are going to ask for trades or riots, and Mark Davis is going to be like, well, you know what? I don't allow players to ransom me. I don't know. Very interesting, guys. Just my 2 cents on it. Please let me know what you're thinking down below. Please hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe button. Consider becoming a member of this channel for exclusive content. I was not able to do a Raiders Roundtable this week. I've had a lot going on in my life that I, needed to start doing. So I wasn't able to go live on Friday night. But this coming Friday, another Raiders Roundtable. If you'd like to be a guest, become a member. The link to join the live stream will be in the members only section of the chat room 30 minutes before the show, and then you guys can become a guest on the next Raiders Roundtable. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. Raider Nation for life. Let me know your thoughts on the Max Crosby situation or his quote. Do you have a problem with it? Do you not see a problem with it? I want to know your honest opinions. I'm Mikey Raider. Have a beautiful Saturday night, and I'll talk to you soon.